Hello, lovely beings. I'm JJ Rose, and this is a very special announcement video. Now, as I've put in my intro, kind of my whole thing is I don't show my face, and I'm just kind of a voice providing you with safe information as a resource. But Spirit has guided me to do two conferences that are coming up. So I wanted to invite you all because I'm extremely excited about this. The first one is Bigfoot and Brews. It will be on September 8th and 9th, depending if you want to do the 2-day pass or just the full day of the conference. It is being hosted and put on by Eric Szilagyi of the Uncomfortable podcast. And if you followed me, or most of you have probably found me via podcasts, you know that the Uncomfortable podcast was the first podcast I was ever invited on. I dearly love and adore Eric and consider him a true friend. And as that, I am choosing to make my very first public appearance at Bigfoot and Brews. Now, here's the really cool thing. So at first I was just going to go and attend and be just like everybody else, just kind of show up. And Eric was like, well, why don't you get a vendor table and, sell something? And we started discussing what would I even sell. And I came up with a few fun ideas that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. So the first is I made specialty t-shirts and hoodies. They have a really, really wonderful, lovely saying on the front and on the back. It is not just for me. It is something that I feel anybody who's wearing these would feel really wonderful about putting that positive energy out into the world. And I know if I were to be standing in line behind someone and read that message, I would feel that it's very heartfelt. And I feel it's just a little way that we can do in a little additional light work out there without even thinking about it, just by wearing something. I have also made, it's taken me 2 months, but I have made specialty entity and energy clearing sprays. Eric referred to one of these on an episode. I made one for him called Oh Hell Nah Spray, but I have changed the label a little bit. But it is like taking a flamethrower to an ant, if you will. It is extremely energetically intense. And like I said, it's taken me 2 months in order to make these. I also decided, via Spirit's encouragement, to make a manifestation spray. For those of you who have been working on manifesting things, maybe need a little bit of help with getting some things out of your way in order to make those manifestations occur, I've made a nice spray for that as well. And then the third thing I made, which was quite interesting because again, Spirit just kind of throws these things at me and I'm like, okay, I'm doing this now. It is a Happy Home Threshold powder. It's a special powder that you put under your doormat, and it not only protects the home, but also keeps the home happy with lots of happy energy. And of course, besides all those things that I'm going to be selling there, I will also be offering clearings at my normal rate. Again, I'm keeping everything as close to cost as I possibly can, but as you well know, the cost of everything costs a little bit more. But I am trying to be available without overworking myself for the Bigfoot and Brews. So I will have a vendor table there. If you guys can make it out to Michigan on September 9th, please stop by and say hi. If you will be attending the private dinner the night before and get the special tickets for that, I will be attending that as well with my hubby. Super excited. The next huge event that I have is the Fortean Airwaves Conference. Now this is where kind of everything comes full circle for me. So I just wanted to be able to share this momentous occasion with all of you. The Fortean Airwaves Conference is 6 different podcasts. It's the Uncomfortable podcast, Cryptids of the Corn, Hollow Sky, which if you guys know me, you know Hollow Sky was actually the second podcast I'd ever listened to in my entire life. It's also going to be Appalachian Intelligence, which we adore those guys, and Kill the Mockingbirds, and the Bump podcast. If some of these podcasts are new to you, you guys have never heard of them before, please check them out. All of them are extremely exciting content. They all have vastly different genres that they go into and different styles. This conference is going to be absolutely awesome. And I have been bestowed the honor of being the MC of this event. And it is a 3-day event. So October 6th, 7th, and 8th. October 6th is a meet and greet in the evening time. You get to meet all these different podcasters. Like I said, myself, I will be there as well. Take pictures, ask questions, personal conversations. The next day is going to be the actual conference. It is going to be a long day, y'all, but it is worth it. You're going to hear each and every podcast talk about something that they've never talked about before. It's going to be watching them do it live. It is not going to be live streamed, so this is going to be the only time you're going to ever hear them talk about this specific issue. And then they're going to do a roundtable panel at the end. During all of their individual speakings, they will be taking questions, which yours truly will be facilitating. So I am super excited about that. If any of you hearing this, if you're able to come, or even if you aren't able to come, if you want to ask specific questions of any of the podcasts, feel free, email me, lightjjrose777@gmail, and I will be more than happy to present the podcasters with your questions at this event to make sure that they get answered. And if you're not able to attend, just let me know so that way I can email you back what their answers are. I am super excited. This is a humongous honor for me. All of these huge podcasts asked me to be the MC of this event. It kind of works. I don't have a podcast, so I'm not in competition with any of them, but I am an avid listener of all of their shows, as well as me being me. We'll make sure that it's a very energetically safe location for this event. I am super stoked. I honestly cannot wait to meet most of you at these events. I love hugs. Please come up, find me. You'll see how absolutely normal I am. But once again, thank you all for your love and support. And my last announcement, I know, did you think I would have more? This is amazing. Is that I'm actually going to be putting out a new playlist with a little bit more advanced information. Things are obviously moving and shaking. If you've just been alive or seen the news or felt anything going on energetically in the world, and so many of you are waking up so quickly that I want to make sure that I'm providing content for those of you who just need to take things a couple steps further. I am not going to be promoting that on my socials as much because, again, those of you who are meant to find it, I want you to find it on your own. But I wanted to drop that little message on you here at the end, let you know, be on the lookout for that. If any of you have things you want me to cover, please email me, please message me, let me know. I am here for you as a resource. And I absolutely love and adore all of you. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to give hugs.